Good morning. My name is Shauna Lewis, and I would like to take a moment to talk about school improvement and how to create a school improvement plan within your school. First, let's talk about what school improvement is. School improvement is not just about high-stakes testing. Yes, while it includes the fact that we want our students to achieve high on those high-stakes tests, we also want to make sure that our students are able to succeed once they leave our school. And we need to provide them with the tools that allow them to be able to succeed once they leave our school. So our school improvement is not just about that high-stakes testing. Next, I would like to address some misconceptions. School improvement, there's always some misconceptions. First, that misconception that one single size fits all. Second, that principals should be the one that decides the vision and the goal of the school improvement plan. And third, educators are resistant to school improvement. First, let's address that one size fits all. We all know that every school has unique challenges, unique cultures, and because of that, we cannot think for one moment that one school improvement plan for any entire district is going to work at each and every school. What works in one school may not work in another school. So we need to make sure that our school improvement plans are tailored for our school. The next misconception is that principals are the ones that should decide the vision and the goal of the school in the school improvement plan. That's not the case. Everyone has a stake in our school improvement. And so everyone needs to come together and collaborate in creating that school improvement plan. The third misconception is that educators are resistant to school improvement. That's not the case. Every educator wants to see our students achieve at high levels. And because of that, we want to see our schools improve. So when people say that educators are resistant, they're not resistant to school improvement. They might be resistant to certain initiatives, and that's why collaboration is so important. With that, let's talk about collaboration. Remember that to develop a good, solid school improvement plan, we need to have a culture of collaboration. Students are not the only ones that should use collaboration. Yes, we know students achieve at higher levels when we allow them to innovate together, to create together, to learn together. The same is for our education system as well. We need to create a leadership team that's going to bring a variety of ideas, a variety of experience levels, and a variety of personalities. Those variety of ideas, everyone has an idea of how to improve a classroom, a lesson, a school. So we need to create a team that's going to bring these different ideas together so we can find the ideas that are going to work for our school. Remember, we need to include different experience levels in this collaborative team. Even our newer teachers need to be part of that. Remember, our new teachers are the ones that have grown up with technology in their hands. And because of that, they know how to incorporate technology in the classroom, whereas our more experienced teachers struggle with that. And while our newer teachers have that strength behind them, our older teachers, our more experienced teachers, know what works in the classroom. They know how to manage a classroom, and they know how to make sure our students are able to achieve at those higher levels. So we need to come together with those different experience levels when we're creating our school improvement plan to ensure that we incorporate everything that a student needs to be able to be successful. And remember, when we're collaborating, these variety of ideas are also going to come from a variety of personalities. Don't disregard the fact that some of our teachers are magic. they have that magic touch in the classroom. And we wish that every teacher is able to have that. Well, remember that that can be taught, that it can be learned. And so we need to remember that when we're collaborating, we need to use those variety of personalities to ensure that all of our students have access to that magic learning. Next, I would like to talk a little bit about some of the trends of school improvement. Remember that school improvement is, we need to stop looking at school improvement as that negative aspect. I know that teachers tend to think that school improvement is here today and gone tomorrow, because as our principals change, the new initiatives come about, and that's why it's important that we add that collaboration in, so that when our principals do change, that they see that we work as a unit, and they're more likely to incorporate the same philosophies and the same collaboration in the initiatives as they come in. Second, get involved. You know, in a continuous improvement plan, that means that every teacher needs to get involved. We need to be part of that leadership team. You know, if you want your voice heard, then you've got to get involved. And you need to implement this in your classroom. Don't forget that a collaboration plan, a school improvement plan, a continuous improvement plan relies on teachers to initiate these improvements in the classroom. If they don't initiate it, then it's just not going to happen. Some final thoughts about school improvement. Don't forget to include all of those stakeholders. Educators tend to forget that it's not just about teacher and student, that it should also include our parents and need to include our community leaders as well. Remember, our parents are our teammates, and they have some ideas on how to ensure that our school is effective as well. And so get those parents involved, listen to what they have to say, and incorporate some of their ideas into that school improvement plan. And that community, that is the backbone of our school. If we don't have the community support, we're not going to be able to improve our schools overall, and we're not going to have the student involvement that we want and need. Remember, our community is going to have these students functioning within it. And so they want to ensure that our students achieve high. Sometimes the community involvement might be just donations of technologies into the classroom, or they might actually have some great ideas that we can incorporate in our school improvement plan. Today I want to thank some references that I used throughout this school improvement philosophy and plan. You guys have a great day. Thank you.